Hey!
Of course we got him in the end.
Don't you have anything else for me to do?
You can't get enough, You're in plenty of trouble as it is. What else do you want, then?
Another assignment. I'm a mercenary, remember?
All right, I've got something. It's just the thing for you. I have a debt to settle with the judge in town. I'd actually prefer to do it myself. But the paladins wouldn't let me within a stone's throw of his house.
That's not what I heard.
The thing has to be handled with a bit of consideration, so pay attention. You'll go to the judge and offer him your services.
Do you really believe that?
You'll try to win his trust and carry out some dirty work for him until you find something to incriminate him. The swine has done so many dirty jobs that it stinks to high heaven. Bring me something I can use to blacken his name with the militia, so that he spends the rest of his life molding in the slammer. But I don't want you to kill him. That would be too quick. I want him to suffer, understand? Do you think you can do that?
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
No problem. How much?
That's not what
Your reward depends on what you bring me, so make an effort.
It can't go on like this forever.
That was obvious all along.
He really... No, of course we got him in the end. I already thought as much.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
It can't go on like this forever.
That's all just gossip.
I don't believe that.
Who says things like that?
That's not what I heard.
That's not what my husband thinks. He simply talks to you.
Hey!
If I hadn't seen it with my
Any
own
news?
eyes-
You're responsible for the best news yourself.
Tell this to anyone.
They've let Bennett go again. He's back at the farm. Go to him. I think he'd like to thank you himself.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I don't believe that.
That's what I want to say.
I already thought as much.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
How's it going?
You'd better scram, you filthy mercenary, before I call the guards.
Relax. I'm not here to steal from you. I'm looking for work.
Ah, so you want to work for me? That is, of course, a different matter. There is, alas, one minor problem. I don't know whether I can trust you. You'll have to prove your loyalty first.
Put me to the test.
All right. Listen. Bring me the sacred hammer of the Magicians of Fire. They keep it somewhere in the basement of their monastery. If you pull that off, I might think about hiring you as a bodyguard.
All right.
Fine. But remember, if they catch you, I've never heard of you.
Hey!
What room is this?
This is where they keep the holy relics of the monastery.
What relics?
Here rests the hammer of Innos, along with the shield of fire. These are the most important relics of Church of Innos, outside the capital of the realm.
Tell me about the shield.
The shield of fire was borne by Dominique in the battle on the Southern Isles. But the power of the shield is never to be wielded again. Therefore, we have nailed it to the wall.
Tell me about the hammer.
This is the sacred hammer of Innos. With this hammer, Saint Robar slew the stone sentinel. The Holy Scriptures say that the stone sentinel was invulnerable. He stood in battle like a tower, and the weapons of his enemies were smashed on his skin of stone. With the name of Innos on his lips, Robar hurled himself at the monster and crushed it with one mighty blow of his hammer.
You don't say.
I've heard a thing or two.
Same old thing, over again.
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the mountains, somewhere in the direction of Zardas' new tower. The name of their leader is Morgahard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
Hey!
You better stay away from me if you don't want to land in jail.
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
We split up, so we wouldn't get caught so quickly. No idea where the others are.
Too bad. Then I guess I'll have to get the judge.
Okay. I suppose some of us have made off to the tavern, but you didn't hear that from me, okay?
Look who's just turned up. The farmer boy. You're just in time.
That isn't true.
When will I finally get my rent?
Here's your 50 gold coins.
Like that.
Well, it's about time.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Do you know that fellow with the eye patch?
I've seen him here before. Nasty piece of work.
Differently.
Back then, he moved into one of my upstairs rooms, along with a huge crate. He had to be constantly nagged about paying the rent for his room.
I couldn't care less.
And even then, he took his own sweet time about it. Then, one day, he vanished, just like that, along with the crate.
Really should have known better.
I don't want anything to do with the likes of him.
You listened to the wrong people.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Hey, you!
What do you want from
That's not
me?
what I heard.
Where is Morgahard, your leader?
True.
I don't want any trouble. You go to the landowner.
with you
He wanted to hide himself with the mercenaries, and now
That will never
leave me
change.
alone.
That
Put... Oh, my goodness.
God, a fight!
Hey, you! You are Morgahard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
What can we do against the judge?
Nothing at all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof, and I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business.
There's nothing you can do about it. Nobody will learn anything from me. I'm no better off myself.
That's an open secret.
I already thought as much.
I used to say that myself.
There's nothing you can do about it. I'm not telling you anything.
Get so worked up.
Hey!
You listened to the wrong people.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
I hardly know
Really?
what to believe in.
What is it?
He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Khorinis. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Show me.
Where did you pick that up then?
At last! That should be enough to make him bleed. I'm
Got
impressed.
my own opinion about that.
I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward. And not a word about this to
Hardly know
anyone.
what to believe
Got it?
anymore.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
I'm not touching.
Is it really true?
Hey! Show me your spell scrolls.
really believe that?